Hard here, Tyler from UFAI 4-0 with the victory over Costa Jones as it goes to a decision. And now the 170-pound title contender fight that you've been talking about, John, one that you're really excited about. These are two throwers, Ronald Mello, Rooney.
I don't think we're going to see a lot of a technical aspect here. I think we're going to see a lot of big, heavy shots. Again, keep in mind, it's the last event these two guys were in. They finished their fight in the first round in under a minute by knockout.
Do you think we're going to a decision this one?
Yeah, I'm thinking no.
Similar stuff? No?
No, no decision. Someone's going to get knocked out.
Mello 2-2, Rooney 2 wins against no losses. Team Mad Coalition, Rooney fights out of, and he'll be fighting out of the red corner in this bout. 8 fights down, 5 more to go, including this one.
And I know for the 135, I know Brian Finell is out there, and keep in mind, he was the 135 champion. He's moved away from Vermont, but I suspect he'll be coming back, and a little birdie told me he might want his belt back.
All right.
Oh, we gotta give it up to this song, which gets played a lot. I mean, a lot. Did I say a lot on the radio?
So Rooney coming out, he's got the old robe on like he's a boxer, which very much the way he throws hands, he is. Flexing a little bit for the crowd.
Yeah, somewhere Apollo Creed was going, yes, with the robe idea, but oh, we got a little dancing going on. Careful, you do still have to get in the ring, and you don't want to get too jokester to show up because the guy in the ring is ready to throw punches at you and may consider that to be a little bit of a show up.
Yeah, Ronald Mello standing in the blue corner awaiting Rooney's arrival, and I'm sure wants to buckle the knees in a different way than getting down.
This is very true, and you know, he's a big guy. He fought last time at 155, and to get down that way, and you'll see as he gets in the ring, you can tell he had to cut a lot of weight. Even at 170, he's a pretty thick dude.
Rooney into the ring, bounces around, gives a little fist bump with Mello. The Italian sensation. They're both Balboa references.
Apparently, yes.
Rooney and Mello getting ready to mix it up at 170 pounds. Both of these guys can throw some hands, so we should see some good action in this one. Referee calls for the bell, and we are underway in this second fight after the intermission between a pair of 170-pounders.
Big right hand. Big super, and then challenging, bringing his man out. That's some aggression right there. Going for the
shoots in for the leg. Rooney with a nice front headlock. Still has the leg wrapped up though as Mello trying to bring him down.
And again, from a technical aspect, Mello is going to be the more technical guy, have more moves. Rooney is still very green at this and is more of a puncher.
Mello's got a hold of the leg right now. Now it goes for a waist lock. Has Rooney's back to the mat. Rooney would much rather be standing than in this position right now.
And this is it. He goes into this fight looking to throw. Still has a lot of work to do on ground game. This is not where he wants to be, although he's trying. trying to hold the knee off, but actually was in a position that possibly could have pulled that arm out and put him in some sort of a lock and gave up on it.
And now he's wrapped up as Mello's got him around the head.
Now Mello from this position, which to start, now he's trying to get the full mount, but from the side, could have driven the knee right into the side.
Rooney with no free hand to punch with. Now has the hand up across the face, decides to drop it down as Mello continues to have position on him. Release the headlock.
You know, something I got to ask fighters on the interview, outside of the after an event, but ask them, when you hear people yelling to them what they should do they actually even hear it while they're out there?
Rooney tries for the big punch, but ducking underneath and grabbing the leg again was Mello in a good defensive move. And now they're back down to the mat where Rooney does not want to be. And
that was a defensive move on both parts. Rooney, by sliding his legs out like that, kept him from being taken down.
Punches to the back and to the sides now by Rooney. He's got to throw hands at something, so he tries the body blow. Still being backed off, has one leg wrapped up. Mello trying to lift him up and over now. And
Rooney's actually giving that to him. And if Mello could get a little bit further and then lift and turn his back, he could put Rooney, and Rooney going with the elbow to the side.
Trying to go forearm to the side, keeping it legal, not using the point with a good job there. Pounding it to the side.
That's gotta hurt right there. That's gotta hurt.
Heavy shots to the rib cage on the side, now coming underneath.
And Mello's actually in a bad spot because he can't do anything. If he lets go, he's going to catch a knee to the face. If he rolls over, he's going to give up the space to punches. He literally has to just ride it out until he can somehow turn Rooney off of him and roll him on his back.
Final 10 seconds. Rooney trying to lock in underneath and get a headlock here for a chokehold. Don't know if he can get the arms underneath, and now it looks like he might have it. He's got the arms locked, and he's got the chokehold in. The bell stops. Round number.
Interesting round. Interesting round. I don't think either guy played to their strengths in that round.
That round's another 8 seconds long, and Mello might have been choked out.
Exactly.
So it's interesting. Have we seen more mat work than you thought coming into the fight?
In this match, I definitely have. I think in some ways they didn't really have much of an option. Once Mello tried to go for the leg and take him down, and Rooney got in the defensive position. Now you're really kind of limiting yourself, i.e. Mello. What are you going to do? You can't let go to try to get into a different position because then you open yourself up to just being wailed on. You had to ride it out. I think you're going to see a lot more stand-up here in this round. Again, both guys let off after clinches with big Superman punches.
Middle round of 3, Mello and Rooney. Neither of which looks like they've had much of a sweat worked up yet.
First kick we've seen from a knee lift attempted, but on the first kick we've seen from Rooney, you can see that it is a tad mechanical. You can see that he's setting it up and tries to bring it. Big straight shot.
Mello shakes it off, looks like he's eyed. These two sizing each other up. Swing and a miss by Mello with the kick. Mello in the blue shorts, Rooney in the black and red. Back to a waist lock. Rooney looked like he saw it coming, tried to lift the knee and missed with a left, and Mello comes back in and shoots for the leg.
And again, I don't think that's the big takedown though. Big takedown by Mello, but he's had a hard time keeping him there, and he may have given himself up to a choke.
Rooney's got a hold of the neck. He's got it locked in. Now he gets the legs wrapped over top. And this is big trouble for Mello. Mello trying to squeeze out of it. You can see Rooney doesn't have it hooked in perfectly.
And getting to his side like that actually helped Mello a little bit, but I don't know. If Rooney can twist him back down, it may not matter. There's a lot of strength there with Rooney. He's and he got out.
He had to let go of it, felt the pressure, couldn't keep the fingers locked. Now Mello gets top position.
But Mello's got to do something. If you're on top, you've got to do something. Because you don't have the strength advantage. Rooney is much stronger. We've seen it already.
Looks like Mello might have a chokehold of his own locked in. A hand might be in by Rooney to hold this off.
Scott Wood right in there. Scott Wood is an excellent referee. He's getting help from Bradshaw, I think.
That was very interesting because Rooney just seemed to give up good position and laid flat. That was very bizarre.
Again, I don't think he is not comfortable on this. He has a lot of technical work he needs to do. He wants to be throwing, and now Mello's putting it to advantage, and Mello's trying to lock it in.
Rooney's still got an arm in there. Also has an arm protecting from the rights by Mello. So all in all, Rooney could be in a lot worse shape right now. But he's also not in a position to do anything but hold on until the end of the round. Trying to do the hand across the face and back the neck off of Mello.
And in some ways, he's trying to use Rooney's arm to assist in an attempt at a choke, to try to pin it against the side of his neck.
Yeah. He just doesn't seem to have the strength to get that done right now.
It's tough because Rooney is very thick across the shoulder. That's hard to do.
10 seconds left to go in the round. The corner for Rooney urging him to hang on. And that's the end of the second round as we head to a third and final round. Rooney was in such good shape early in that round and then just mysteriously, I don't know if he got tired, but he just laid flat back and let Mello jump him. Very unusual.
I will say, again, he has to work on his technical piece. I'm not entirely sure that he has the training or those around him to coach him through that. He's really trying to, when he's down on the mat, he's trying to figure it out for himself. You can see Mello, he's tired, but he took that round right now. I'd say it's even. I would have given the first round to Rooney. It's even right at the moment. Right now, I can't tell really which guy is more winded, but I think Rooney's pretty confused on what he needs to do now. And again, a bigger guy like him, you're going to use that kind of energy, you're going to become winded. And now all of a sudden that size and strength, which was your asset, becomes a detriment.
Mello and Rooney, round number 3 of 3.
And you can see where a choke on Rooney is really tough just because of how thick he is across the traps and the shoulder.
That Superman punch with the right again, a feigned uppercut, just trying to back Rooney off.
If Mello led with a kick at all, and Rooney tries, but again, it's very mechanical, you can see it coming.
Roundhouse left kick missed over the top by Rooney.
Mello's doing a lot of dancing, but not a whole lot of throwing.
Throws the left jab. Unlike the previous fight, the jab's not landing in this one. It's largely a lot of show and dancing right now after pretty entertaining first two.
I think both guys are actually really kind of tired. A front kick by Mello would be good. A sweep of that front leg on Rooney would also work, but Mello seems to have zero interest in throwing a kick.
Rooney in the black shorts, Mello in the blue. Each fighter with 2 wins, 2 losses for Mello. No losses so far for Chris Rooney. Big left up underneath the chin whip. Leading left hand, glancing blow off the chin through the defense. Shoot by Mello again. Rooney stopped it, throws the lefts into the rib cage.
And you can see that this is not either one of their strengths. Mello tried to go in for the leg, but he was so far away that he gave Rooney plenty of time to defense it.
And every time he's gotten into this situation, Rooney's nearly put a chokehold on him on the front.
And you don't want to give a guy with that much strength the ability to get a hold of your neck. But even like that, even if you can't choke him, you can wear him out.
Third and final round. Rooney trying to lock something in, has to bring the hands up around the arm. Good job by Mello to get up, but he took a right to the chin, and that seemed to collapse Mello down. Mello's hanging onto the shorts now, trying to protect the head. Now the arm goes back underneath the chin and neck. And right now, Rooney just can't get that right arm inside the hand.
Exactly, and he's constantly looking to his corner to have them tell him what to do in this position. He had the strength advantage a minute ago, and if he tried hard to sink his arm around the neck, he might have been able to choke him.
The body blows seemed to be effective before. Rooney's gone away from it. Now he starts throwing into the ribcage again with rights.
And again, Mello put himself in a position, there's nothing he can do. He either has to somehow get back to his feet, or he's going to have to end up releasing the leg if he wants to do any offense, and he's going to catch a shot.
So all the times that Mello shot in, Rooney's done a good job of sweeping back and laying on his back, much in the position you see now. He gives up the leg in the final 10 seconds of this bout. Rooney now just gorilla rights and lefts. And that ends the fight. And you got to imagine that Chris Rooney